You're just noticing it, right? You're noticing what the sign says. You notice what the color of the house is. There's no emotional attachment to the experience. But then he shares a story of a guy that sees his old girlfriend and she's in a car and the car is the same color as this other guy that he didn't like. And then all of these emotions start to come up in the experience. Why is she doing that? Blah, blah, blah. All of the emotional attachment of what is happening in that experience. So then imagine that he is driving down the road. He just passed this red Mustang and he sees his ex-girlfriend in there with this guy. So he starts emotionally fuming and he's still driving forward. And then he gets to this red light and his mind is still back there thinking about his ex-girlfriend. He gets home, he drives all the way home, he goes to bed that night, and he's still fuming about this. All of these emotions are turning inside of him. So that's a metaphor for what it's like when we experience emotions in our life. It's as if we're driving down the road. We notice these things happening. We don't have emotional attachment to them, but all of a sudden something happens that, ooh, that irks me, that gets me crazy, that all of the things that happen inside of you when you have this emotional attachment. And so I love his definition of trying to understand what meditation is for and how to recognize these feelings inside of yourself. That is what I do in my own meditation, and that is what I teach in guided meditations. I have a 4-step process that I guide clients through either in group experiences or one-on-one experiences so that you can learn to recognize what's happening in your experience and change your perspective, which is everything that we're talking about today. So I didn't mean to go on so long about that story, but that gives us good context of what it is that we're doing here today, why we're in the 5-day challenge, and why it is that you would want to learn to meditate. Okay, let's jump in now to how we create our reality. So we just talked about that story of all of these experiences happening.